Welcome back to another instalment of New Zealand's Bird of the Week, where in this video I will be talking about the Dieffenbach's rail, extinct Chatham Island birds that disappeared soon after their discovery. I hope you enjoy. Initially considered as a subspecies of the still living banded rail, Dieffenbach's rails were recorded by naturalist Ernst Dieffenbach, after which they were named on the Chatham Islands in the May and June of 1840. Referred to as Meriki or Mehuriku by the indigenous Moriori, they were indeed similar to the previously mentioned banded rails, but were much heavier in build, flightless, evidenced by their shorter wings, as well as having more curved bills, being around 30 centimeters long and weighing about 340 grams. Their crown and nape were dark rusty brown, with them also having a chestnut brown stripe passing through their eye. They were sympatric with the also flightless Chatham rail, with this suggesting parallel evolution with one another after separate colonisation events of the Chatham Islands by a common violent ancestor. A 2014 genetic analysis however found that the taxa were not particularly closely related, with Dieffenbach's rails being sister to the group of Hypotaenidae, which includes the previously mentioned banded rail, while the Chatham rail was found to be in a more basal position. They were noticed by Moriori to be fairly tame, and were easily approached, often being caught with nooses, with their eggs being spotted and about the size of a medium or small hen's egg. Their call was heard by Dieffenbach as being short and shrill, with the one specimen he managed to obtain being sent to the British Museum, after which it was named in his honour. He noted that the birds were already declining when they were discovered, which was attributed to the increase of both cats and dogs, although both Norway and Pacific rats were present, with their impact, while just as, if not being more potent than the former, their effect on New Zealand's wildlife was not all that well known or understood at the time. Either way, no further living birds were ever reported on, and likely became extinct soon after 1840 when they were first described. All that remains now of them is the one holotype specimen, a reminder of a whole species now relegated to a museum collection, something which will continue to be discussed in this series. And with that, I thank you for watching this instalment of New Zealand's Bird of the Week. For next time, you are now able to vote for the banded dotterel, the most common small plover of New Zealand's seashores, that are however threatened heavily by introduced mammals. With that, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.